Welcome to week 2 of Workit Recruitment Show. Now we've got Terra Drilling it again because we want to do an update on the $1,000 extra for a swing, which has worked pretty successfully, Pat.
Yeah, no, it has. It's been really good. We've brought that in per swing. So with Terra Drilling, you can do a 4 and 2 roster, or you can do a 2 and 1 roster, and we'll pay you an extra $1,000 a swing for the 4 and 2, or an extra $500 for the 2 and 1 roster. So yeah, we've got a few new people coming on board. So
and that was pretty popular. It was a good little marketing strategy obviously for the staff as well. But you're on ABC or something as well, or?
For the
made it to Sydney Herald Sun,
yes, it
ABC.
did. It actually went to quite a few papers. So yeah, we were really good with the feedback we've got, and it's helped us get some new employees on board. So yeah.
So Kirsty, how many new employees did we get?
We got 3. So
3, yeah.
2 new greenies that are local, so that are getting that bonus that we've just spoken about, and 1 returning employee, which is very interesting. It's always nice when someone decides to come back, that the grass wasn't greener.
No, it is absolutely brilliant that they've decided to do it. So if someone wants obviously to get into drilling, you're really looking for diamond drillers, aren't you?
Yeah, diamond surface drillers, definitely. We want 6+, we'll take them.
6+. Now, you were telling me before the show that there's even a $5,000 deal. So here's the deal for anyone that works at Terra Drilling. If they can convince someone else that works for another company, you get $5,000. Now, if you cut a deal with whoever you know that works at another drilling company, you could go halves and $5,000, or the person who works for Terra already could get $5,000. So it's whatever deal you work out with your mates, I suppose.
Yeah, definitely.
But that's amazing for getting a job.
Yes.
Or getting someone to come on board, you get $5,000.
Definitely.
Yeah,
We've got
a good
that.
incentive out there.
Same as experienced offsiders. There's a set price for that too.
Yeah.
You bring someone across, you get the rewards.
Do you as well?
Yep.
Oh, wow, okay. So look, there is people out there that, like, drillers normally know the game because they've worked through, so they know what drilling's like. But why would a driller want to jump ship?
Look, to be honest, I actually went out onto a site, and one of the guys that, again, was a returning employee, he'd left and decided to go, he wanted to work in an office and get out of the sun for a couple of years, and then decided to come back, and I actually went out and watched him drill for a couple of hours, and I pulled him aside and I said, what's the go? Why come back to Terra Drilling after this time away in the office? And he said, look, I had 7 offers on the table. He said, and money ranged from all different things. He said, no, I decided to come back to Terra because Toad is one of the well-maintained equipment. It keeps the rigs turning over. He's also a bit, I'd say, OCD with his cleaning. He loves everything. You'll see our rigs are... utes around town, they always have to be pressure cleaned, stuff like that. He's he likes to show that he's proud basically of the Terra Drilling logo.
Which is a really good thing. Means you maintaining it means it lasts longer and you might theoretically make more money.
Yeah.
What I liked about the camp, like they're really strict about keeping the camp clean, but that's really great because I've been out before filming and it's a bit grubby with 10 guys out. It's like good that someone's monitoring that.
It is. We like to make it a home away from home if we can.
And you want to know you're living in somewhere that's not some grotty little place, and you've got some pretty good facilities on the one that I went out with.
Yeah.
I think I've got an example here. So there's the rigs out there, and so just quickly before we go to the comments, so what do we know what he's doing there? Oh, he's just changing the drill rods, really.
Yes, that's right.
And he'll be doing drillers offside would normally checking the core, log it, which when you knowing what you're doing seemed a pretty straightforward sort of a job. Diamond drilling is different to RC drilling, isn't it?
It's not as dirty, they tell me. It's more of the gentleman's drilling game is what they say in the industry.
So it seemed a lot more enjoyable than eating dust all day.
Yes.
But I'm sure they do a great job, and it is a big part of drilling here in the goldfields. But they're changing some bigger rods there for this on the drill rigs, but I want to go through this kit. There we go. So at this particular facility, I know some of the geologists live in tents and stuff like that, but in this particular facility, it's quite good.
We've got it decked out pretty good for the guys. There's a few shots there, I think, coming up of their rooms and whatnot, and they're nice and neat. They get a great meal, as you can see.
Yeah.
We've got a good
Bit of
kitchen
cooking.
facility.
Yeah.
And the way that I always put it to people when I'm talking to them about the interviews, like the greenies that have no idea,
Yeah.
is I sort of say to them, like, Toad's been in the game for so long and he's drilled all over the world, and at the end of the day, he knows that the guys have worked 12 hours, they've worked hard, and it is, hard labour, especially for the offsiders. At the end of the day, he wants them to have a good feed and he wants them to have a good bed to sleep in. He wants them to sleep well. So, that's why the accommodation and the food quality, like people are, even I was quite shocked, the cuts of meat that he gets the boys, it's no cheap crap, basically. At some points he goes to the butcher and he'll buy a whole whatever type of meat it is and get it cut up. Like, he's really good to his guys.
I have been to some camps and you can tell they're skimping on food and food and stuff. But so someone wants to get on board as an offsider. What sort of things does someone have to front up? It's easy enough, but it still is a few things you have to do, isn't
Yeah,
it?
so
there's a
your
few things,
first aid basically, and a HR licence is preferable, which is your heavy rigid. You can actually do it here in Kalgoorlie. There's a new place doing it, as well as obviously and your Perth and things like that. And national
current
police
police
clearance,
clearance,
basically, as long as that's within 3 months, we can take it. So they're your main things, and the only thing that you're out of pocket for, basically.
Yeah, so it's a job where if COVID's been pretty hard on some of the industries out there, isn't there? So, but if you don't mind a little bit of hard work, I mean, because 12 hours a day is a reasonable, you're earning it, but it's a great way of saving money, isn't it? Like,
Absolutely.
You have no accommodation cost and you get free food, and even though these camps you do actually have to, sometimes they're a bit remote, you have to cook for yourself, but the way I put it is that I have to cook myself.
Exactly. And the lads all take it in turns as well. One will cook one night and one will clean up. And you
get free food, and the food is pretty good. I have noticed it.
Yeah.
And of course, work is work, and you're out there, and if you're getting bonuses and stuff, you can get some pretty good money. Like Kit was saying when I was talking to him, he's one of the drillers in one of their photos here. That he bought his own home at 24, 25.
He's done really well for himself. So if you apply yourself from day dot,
you can do it.
You can go out and do.
If you're the right person,
get whatever done you want to accomplish, basically in life.
Yeah, I didn't ask before, but you're actually mother and daughter.
Yes.
And so it's a family business.
It is a family business.
And do you think it's an advantage being a family business? What's the difference between a large company and a family business? Is that maybe why someone is maybe coming to you because you can get things sold quicker, or what is it?
Absolutely. Like we can, if there is any issues that come up, we can sort of knock them on the head pretty quickly. We just try to treat everybody like we like to be treated. We try to treat everybody like family. We've had a lot of our people that have worked for us for a number of years, sort of some into their 10 and 11 years at the moment.
Lots in about the 8.
Yeah.
Because you started in 2008,
2008, that's
and
right.
now you have 55 people on board.
We
roughly?
do at the moment, yes. So
you're
numbers
growing.
are really growing. Yeah. We're still looking for
We'd
quite
love
a few
to double
more.
shift everything, so come on.
We're still looking for about another 6 or so drillers, and we're looking for anything.
And so with
up
every
to,
driller, we basically need 2 offsiders.
Yes.
So
Yes.
basically put it out like that. If we can get 6 drillers, that means we need a minimum of 12 offsiders.
Yeah, so, so and also the jumping ship thing is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes,
like,
there's some good
The
bonuses.
bonuses
out
there,
And
yeah.
the
Wish I
living
knew a driller.
residential bonuses are really good. It just helps us give back to the community as well, because the money's staying local. It's going back into the local community.
And you're really rewarding people for living local, local. And you are a local company, and you were saying that you do put back into the... I'm only really going to talk about this because some companies don't. A lot of time, these big companies come in and they do really well for themselves, and they don't really give anything back to the community.
No, we definitely like to.
But you do. What are some of the things that you do in the community?
Well, my husband's actually on the Variety Children's Charity Bash at the moment.
Is that when they drive those cool cars?
Those crazy cars.
He's part of the 3 little pigs.
There was one with all the toys. Was there one with some of the toys and all sorts of stuff?
Yeah. They go around to a lot of schools and visit them and give out the toys and whatnot. That he grew up in Kambalda, so he's very passionate about the Kambalda Footy Club. So we sponsor them as well. We have a bit to do with the Goldfields Children Charity as well, and Full Circle. We're just really fortunate that we're able to give back, and all of those charities actually help people in the goldfields, which is amazing. You sort of don't get that everywhere you go. You don't get that opportunity to give back. So we try to give back with those charities, but we also try to give back by getting people to come work for us and work locally, because that's
local.
giving back as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, because if they do live locally, it makes a big difference for everyone. Because people probably don't think about it, but it helps with schools or everything local business. If they just come in flying in, they make, and then they just go. This doesn't help the town at all.
No,
really.
it doesn't. So no.
I think it's been really great having you on. I think you're a great company. So we're going to keep some updates over the next few weeks and see how you're going. But it's great you've got 3 new people on board, so it's working. They'll be getting that bonus. You'll see them at Hannon's or something in 4 weeks' time.
So if anyone wants to come and see us, we're at 218 Piercy Street in Boulder. Or if you want to email us, our email's reception@terradrilling.com.au.
Yeah, last week I forgot to put it on the bottom of the screen, but it's easier now. Or you can ring mine. It's like a steak head. I love it. Like a sunrise. We could pretend we're on sunrise. 90931180. No one's got a script. We didn't have a script.
No.
But if you want to have $1,000 extra a swing, and if you want to apply, you want to email, phone. It is a family business, and remember that 5,000 for.
Refer and
Convincing
receive.
referring, I'm going to start ringing everyone. You want to be a driller? But I thank you so much for coming back, and you run a great business, and it's great to see you around town. You got a really cool logos on everything, and it was a real pleasure coming out and filming. And thank you very much, and I'll play the outro and see you next week.
Thank you.